Good morning. Do I have gossip for you? I'm currently in the plunge pool, so do not laugh because it's so hot out here, and I have to cool down, otherwise I'll have a Sula, like I did in the last video. So a couple of days ago, I asked over on my Instagram for you guys to pop a few questions that you'd like to know the answers to. So today I'm here to answer them. Probably overshare a bit about myself and most likely embarrass myself, but I guess that's the whole point of it. So yeah, let's get into it. So the very first question that I got asked was, is there a baby on the horizon? So I'm 20 weeks pregnant today. Jokes, 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 jokes. I usually feel like this is like the first question that people usually ask once you get married. Like when me and Matt got engaged, Matt was 19 and I was 21. A lot of people thought we were getting married because I was pregnant. Safe to say that was not the reason. Obviously we would love to have a child in the future, but right now I'm still swimming, Matt's still swimming. Matt will probably still be swimming when we eventually do have children, but I will not be swimming. So yeah, it's still quite a few years away when we will be having a child. Hopefully we can as well. Like sometimes people just take it for granted that they think that they can. Obviously that's not always the case. We would love to, but right now, no. So the second question, just got it here on my Instagram, was what's it like marrying an Olympic champion? To be honest, it doesn't feel any different. Like obviously an Olympic champion is like the greatest pinnacle of sport, so it could change people. Thankfully Matt stayed very grounded. He's still the person that I met when I was 19 and he was 17. You know, we were kids wanting to, build our professional career in swimming at that point. We'd both moved out of home, so we were still very young. Neither of us had got anything to our names. Safe to say Matt has not changed. And quite a lot of people ask, like, what's it like to be around, like, celebrities? And I'm like, well, I can speak for behalf of Matt. Like, he does not act like a celebrity, does not get treated like a celebrity in that aspect. So for me, I've been around these people since I was like 15, so like a little baby basically. So a lot of them are my friends now. I kind of just see them as who they are and not who they are as like athletes and what they've got as their achievements. But yeah, it's really interesting that people ask that because, what? Oh my god, literally a lizard has just sprung down the tree. Oh, it's gone now. Oh, I wanted to show you that, it was a green one. Can you shut up? Bloody hell. I train with a lot of them. I see them on their worst days and their best days. So, yeah, marrying an Olympic champion really doesn't change anything because I knew him before he had all his achievements. But yeah, it's just, I guess it comes with its perks. You know, you get sponsorships, you get to go to things that you wouldn't if you weren't Olympic champion. You know, Matt got an MBE to his name with it. So it comes with its perks, but hasn't changed him as a person, hasn't changed us as a dynamic. Yeah, it's really quite special at the same time. On to the next question. Have you bought a house? In short, no, we haven't. Simply because when I first moved out, it was 4 years ago. Since moving out, I have lived in 7 different houses. You know, I first moved down to Bath, moved into about 5 different houses there. And I was there for 2 years, so, you know, I was still quite young, didn't have the money to buy a house. Then we moved over to Glastonbury. You know, I'd met Matt at this point, so we had a bit more money to put together as a deposit. We actually did end up putting in for a house, which was on the news, surprisingly. It was the house... Oh my god! It's like I'm living in a jungle here, seriously. There's ants. How are ants in the pool, seriously? Sorry, we actually did buy a house in Glastonbury. It was the one that was on the news. It was the lady who had lived there for 100 years since she was about 2, and then obviously she sadly died, and then the house went on sale. So we put an offer in for that because something we really want to do in the future is buy houses that need a bit of doing up, do them up, and then sell them on, or rent them out, you know, do that sort of thing. So that was our plan for that, down in Glastonbury. But then that April was when we got accepted for the offer, and that April Matt and I both made the Wills team, so we were going to have a really busy summer, to the point where we just weren't going to be able to have it done because we wanted to do quite a bit of ourselves instead of getting people in just to keep the costs down and stuff. Luckily we pulled out of that because now we're living in Manchester a year later, so that house would not have been finished. But yeah, we would love to in the future, in the very near future, you know, within the year, because now that we know that we're in Manchester, we'll probably be here for the foreseeable. But yeah, right now we haven't got a house. God, I keep thinking there's an ant on me here. but would love to and will be actively seeking to get one in the next year. So the next question was, did you go to uni? No, I did not. And there was quite a few reasons for this. One being, at 18, I was obviously pursuing swimming as a career. I was earning money from it. I had been for a couple of years by then. And I really wanted to just do swimming and try and be a professional athlete as a career. I had no interest in going to uni because like I was pretty good at school, like got pretty good grades. I was over it with revision, like GCSEs, A levels, like that had been quite a few years of revision where, like for me, I was balancing swimming and school, so it was quite a lot. And I really just didn't want to go to uni. I didn't have a passion that I really, really actively wanted to pursue. Obviously, as a kid, I'd had like little dreams. Wanted to be a stomach surgeon at one point. How rogue and how specific. But I've always said like I can go back to uni, and swimming is only a short-lived sort of career. You know, most people only go till late 20s, early 30s, whereas a normal career you'd retire at like 65. So for me, if I ever wanted to and had suddenly a passion to do something, I could go to uni and I know I could do that, so I know I can always fall back on that if I really want to. And it was quite a strange one at the time because I feel like schools was all like, you're going to uni, this is the uni, this is like how you fill in your UCAS form and all that sort of thing. But I feel like now there's quite a few other options. Like my sister didn't go to uni, she's older than me. My mum's a teacher, my dad's a uni professor. So for them it was quite a strange one, but they were so supportive, which was so nice. But my sister didn't go to uni and she landed herself a graduate scheme job, even though she hadn't been to uni and didn't have the degree. So, you know, there's so many ways you can get around it, apprenticeships, go straight into work. But yeah, for me, it was going straight into swimming, and thankfully I did that because I guess I'm still swimming today. So next question, this camera's gone really dark. I don't know if it's, oh my god, the camera is boiling. Lol. Next question was, did you enjoy Flagstaff? So Flagstaff's in Arizona. Oh no. Okay, we had to relocate. The camera got too hot. So, like the plunge pool's right there. I'm just sat over here. Also, the green lizard that I pointed out earlier was here, but it's just ran in here, so hopefully it doesn't jump on me like the bloody ant did. So yeah, next question I got was, did you enjoy Flagstaff? So Flagstaff's in Arizona for you guys that don't know, which is over in America. I've been twice now, once in January and once in May. So we go there for altitude training because it's like 7,000 feet above sea level, which is quite high, I tell you that. And it makes the swimming a lot harder. But one of my friends went to uni there for 4 years, so she gave me quite a few like recommendations of places to go. There was this one place which is probably the best coffee that I've ever had, probably because it had loads of vanilla, cold foam on the top. It was good. It was freezing in winter, it was boiling in summer. Obviously it has its perks, it's got massive beds, food portions are unreal. I'm very privileged to be able to go around the country, to go around the world, see different places at such a young age with my swimming. You know, I went to Australia at 17. Like, at the time I took it for granted, but now I look back and I'm like, what? That's such a cool thing to be able to say you did with swimming. But yeah, it's great to be able to go on camps and stuff, and Flagstaff was amazing for the reason that we were there, but I couldn't see myself living in Flagstaff, to be honest. So this next question makes me laugh. It's, would you ever dye your hair? For the amount of bullying I went through in high school, no. Like, it's so backwards because now people only ever compliment my hair. They're like, oh, I love your hair colour, like, oh, please never dye that. And I'm like, love, I will not be dyeing it because for the amount of stick I got in high school, just no. Character building, isn't it? That's what I'll tell myself. One thing I do know is that I need to get my hair cut. Haven't had it cut in about 4 years, to the point Tabby, the lady who did my hair at my wedding, she cut these bangs, which gives a bit of, I don't know, face shaping, is that what you call it? To the point she was like, your hair's so damaged. I was like, girl, I know, I'm sorry. But we'll just blame it on the chlorine, won't we? And it's not my problem. Well, it is, but in short, no, I will never dye my hair. To be honest, I couldn't imagine myself with any other colour. Probably because I've grown up 23 years with it this colour. So the next question was, how was the wedding? And are there any videos? Honestly, like, I can truly say like this. It was perfect, to be honest. Like, it was so magical. Like, everything went to plan, as far as I'm aware. Me and Matt sat there literally on the evening of the wedding, we were like, that was literally perfect. Like, there was nothing that could have gone different to make it any better. It was so nice seeing school friends, swimming friends, family all together, just like getting on, everyone dancing on the dance floor. And the weather paid off. Like, it rained a little bit in the morning, which is meant to be good luck. So if it rains on any of your weddings, it's good luck. And then it cleared up and there's blue skies and a bit of sun, which was stunning. Also, a bit of a pinch moment was that OK magazine were covering our wedding as an exclusive in their magazine. Like, what? That was really cool, but that means that we haven't been able to share the photos yet because obviously their magazine needs to go off sale before any other photos or videos are put out to social media. So I'm really excited to be able to share photos and videos with family and friends and kind of you guys on social media. It was honestly the best day of my life, and Matt will be saying the same. Well, he better be. Also, can I just say, ginger tanning, like, what? That is not normal. Usually, like, you either burn and go back pale or you just get loads of freckles. I'm impressed. I am impressed. But anyways, last question was, what do you eat in a day? And I feel like this question's better for me to do a video on. Like, I could do a whole day of what I'm eating, stuff like that. So maybe I'll do that. But what I can say is, when I'm eating something, I'm always thinking about the next course. Like, my whole day revolves around food. I mean, I guess I'm a swimmer, so gotta get all the food I can. Usually my breakfast and lunches are pretty much the same, when I'm swimming anyways, and the meal changes day to day. Like, we'll do a food shop twice a week. Wednesday and Saturday usually, when we're back in the full swing of things. What I can say is, like, this summer's been all over the place. Like, I've been so many different places, like Spain, went to support Matt in the Olympics, then we had the wedding, we had a house move within all of that, so we don't do things by halves, I'll tell you that. And now we're on a honeymoon, so it's been a lot of eating out at restaurants, kind of ordering food in, all that sort of thing, which has been lovely. It's been a nice change, but I'm excited to get back to a routine and just like have a set breakfast that I'll eat, have a lunch that I'll eat, and actually have food in the fridge. Like, that would be handy, instead of thinking, oh, should we just do delivery tonight because I can't be bothered to cook. Like, that cannot happen when we're back swimming. So it'll be nice to get back in a routine, and maybe I will do a video of what I eat in a day. So I just want to say thank you so much for all the questions that you guys put in. There was quite a few more, but I don't want to ramble on too much and could get a bit boring for you guys to keep watching. But if you have any video suggestions, please pop them in the comment section below, because that would be really handy. I've got like quite a few in my mind that I want to do, but also be nice to see what you guys want to watch and enjoy watching. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed finding a little bit more about my life and probably me oversharing, but hey ho, like I said, that's the whole point of it.